my God family, my loves. What's going on, my people? Period. Yes, I'm back, y'all. I'm biggity, biggity, biggity back with it. You understand that part right there? But yes, I was just hearing some shit, right? Period. And it's like somebody is like it's giving like I don't know if you teaching them a lesson or somebody call themselves teaching you a lesson, right? And I'm just sitting here thinking and shit, and it's like I don't need a lesson, bitch. I need a hug. All some real shit. Like I don't need a lesson. I don't need another lesson. I don't need nobody trying to teach me shit. You understand? Period. It's like I need a hug, right? And it's crazy because the music that is coming on and stuff like that. You understand? As soon as I get home, you understand by Babyface, right? So it's giving old school R&B, soul music and stuff like that. Period. But at the same time, it's giving like you a thug, you a pretty thug. That's what it's giving as well. Something about that. You understand? 111, you an alignment, but it's giving like you a pretty thug, right? Period. So that part right there. And what he say, that man in the background saying he give good love and shit like that, right? So it's giving like you need love, right? That part right there, because it's giving like your ass could be raging and stuff like that. But it's only because you need some love, you need a hug, that type of stuff. And I'm gonna be honest, it's somebody that's from the past, right? And they energy like who gonna love you better than me or who gonna this and all that type of shit. And it's like you didn't even love them right. You understand? That person didn't even love you right to be sitting around thinking like you thinking about the love that they once gave you. You ain't thinking about shit that they gave to you, anything at all. Oh my God, this shit is funny as hell, right? But it's like, yeah, somebody like they call themselves teaching you a lesson. They could be not talking to you or something like that, and it's like, fuck that shit, right? I don't need that type of a lesson. You understand? I need a hug. You understand that part? I need some love, right? I remember the other day, it was like music playing and stuff, and I was doing my thing, talking to God, right? Not talking to y'all, right? And it's crazy because the elite that no, it's Rihanna. Period. That Rihanna song came on, and it's like her and Future, and she's like, I don't mean to give you the wrong impression. I need love and affection. Somebody you have been given the wrong impression. I know I have, right? I can't even lie. You understand? Shit just been so crazy that it's like get back, bitch. Oh my God. And it's like people is trying to give you love and stuff like that, but it's like, yeah, man, get on with that shit. You understand? But at the same time, you know you do need it, but it's giving you like a cat or some shit. Hi, you guys. Happy birthday to y'all whose birthdays it is and stuff like that, and to me, period. But yes, it's like you like a cat, and it's like you want to be petted, you want to be held and things like that, but on your own terms. You understand? Period. That type of shit. Like you do got boundaries and stuff like that, but it's like your boundaries could be like kind of like very restrictive to the outside looking in. You understand? And it's like, you really want love? Do you really want that and stuff like that? But it's people asking these questions that they haven't attempted. Period. It's like nobody has attempted, and it's like giving that. It's like you're like a wild animal or some shit. I don't know what it is, and it's like they're scared to get close to you or some shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like a little bit, yeah. You understand? That part right there. But what they tell y'all, that's crazy, because I had to learn that, like about these little badass kids when I started working in the public schools and shit like that, right? And it's like you would think that they being hard or yelling or some shit like that, real shit, or you know what I'm saying, or aggressive, taking an aggressive approach to a situation and shit like that would be the remedy. You understand? Being standoffish or being aggressive or something like that would be the remedy to get that person to calm down or some shit, or stop doing the bad things that they're doing. But no, it's like I literally learned that, pulling them kids to the side and just giving them a damn hug, calm them down for the rest of the day, for the rest of the week. They ain't punching nobody in the face, they ain't beating up nobody and shit like that. You understand? On some real shit. So yeah, love do be the remedy a lot in a lot of situations and stuff like that. But it's given like they scared to love you. You understand? Period. That's what I'm hearing as well, y'all. But I was listening to that song that I keep referencing and stuff like that. I just put it on. What's that song called? It's the Outcast song, and I think it's like the players anthem. That song right there. I didn't know that that's what it was called either, right? So I'm listening to the song in the beginning when they doing the talking and stuff before they really get into the song and stuff. And the man really talking to his mans, you understand, period. That's getting ready to get married and stuff, but he's a little scared, you understand? And it was reminding me before. And I kept referencing this like that movie The Wood. And it was like the dude that was standing his girl up and stuff like that and ignoring her and being weird and shit like that because he had cold feet, right? And his friends kept telling him like he a punk and stuff like that, right? But look though, it was like up in the beginning of that song, the players anthem song, he was telling his friend and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like pretty much he like, you still young, right? You don't really got to do this, but it's like if you want to do it, don't be scared, we got your back. You know what I'm saying? If she try to play you, if she try to do anything like that, we gonna get her. That part was funny to me. like your friends really fucks with you, they love you, fam. That part right there, somebody, right? So it's like they don't want you to be scared and stuff like that either. And they like, if she try to play you, if she try to pull some funny shit or some shit, we got her, we gonna get her ass for you on your behalf. You don't know that part right there. So yes, that shit funny to me though. But it's like you don't even gotta worry about that with that person, but that shit is still funny though, right? So yes, it's like somebody is like they just want to be everything, and it's given like a pimp, right? I want to be your mother, your father, your sister, your brother. Oh my god, they want to be whatever to you, baby. Oh my god, that part right there, and that's reminding me of Martin up on that one episode. You understand? Peace, love, and light. That's reminding me of that one episode when he said when he first met Gina, how Gina was like going crazy over him, and she wasn't. You know, everybody got a different story of how that shit went down, right? That one episode, right? Period. And then he's like, I want to be your mother, your father, your sister, your brother. Pretty much what he was saying is that he put that Mac down, right? And then Gina wasn't going nowhere after that, you understand? After he put that Mac down, she wasn't going nowhere type shit. So it's giving that somebody feel they had you at first sight type shit. You understand? Period. They on that type of shit. But it wasn't like how they describing it or nothing like that on some real shit. I don't know who this is. You understand? Peace, love, and light. I don't know who it is. But yeah, they describing the encounter with you, right? Period. Like what I was saying, that song. When it's that song when it's like I met her in the club, all the ballers showing love. So yeah, somebody, you understand? Yes, why? What's going on down there? What's going on? What you want me to watch? What you want me to see? What you need me to? Why are you asking that question? Okay, I barely watch TV and shit like that though. Somebody in the comments asking if I got a Netflix account. And it's like I barely watch TV and things like that though. I barely do. I like to listen to music and shit like that. You make me right. Don't ever want to think about you leaving my life. So yes, y'all. This shit crazy. Cause I guess that part right there, you've been like kind of like restricting yourself. I was saying that the other day. I said you cock blocking. You cock blocking on your own part. You cock blocking that part right there. Somebody. Oh shit. But I do not own the rights to the music in the background. It's giving somebody is a sapiosexual as well. Okay? Somebody. That's why you're so turned off by people. You understand? That part right there. It's like it's not that you know, period. That's what I'm hearing as well. Somebody's a sapiosexual. But I don't know why all of this damn lovey-dovey music coming on behind me, right? You got a leg up and it's saying prioritize. You've been focusing on your own priorities and stuff like that, right? And it's giving like you're ahead of something. You're ahead of something, where some people or where something is concerned, right? Where some situation could have like it could have been some like chaos or conflict in a certain situation. And then you know this crazy that I want to turn this on. That's what lets me know that I'm disturbed. Like when it comes to that type of shit, love and stuff like that. This one of my favorite songs. I ain't gonna lie, it's the truth. Cupid, 112. But it's like I don't want to hear that shit. You understand that part right there? Somebody is crazy. He said Cupid don't lie. Somebody lying. Looking at his period. You understand, period, because it's giving love won't do that to you, right? Love would not ignore you. Love would not be funny towards you or anything like that. Love wouldn't like abuse you or try to take from you. Things like that. All of these weird love wouldn't compete with you. Love wouldn't go to war with you. All these weird ass situations and that's supposed to be love, you know? That shit ain't love. You understand? Like I don't know what the fuck. And then it's like, um, this person in this song pretty much talking about it's the outside and shit like that, you know? And it's like also what I said, somebody misinterpreting something, misunderstanding and things like that, right? Somebody could be purposely misunderstanding you. That's crazy that this man just literally said that shit. Don't misunderstand. Like, cause I ain't know, I forgot he say that shit up in his song too. But on some real shit, it's a big misunderstanding and stuff. That's what's crazy about it. And it's like you're going to be misunderstood if you're not expressing yourself. You understand, leaving it open to people to assume shit and stuff like that about you and shit. And I wanted to get up on here and talk earlier today about something personal, but the Lord told me like, you know what I'm saying? Period. You know, and it's like I wanted to say something personal because somebody's upset and they think it's because they say that you don't love them and they thought you loved them and things like that. And it's like I don't love nobody, period. And it was funny as hell the way it was going, the way I was talking to God about it. And it's like how Jocelyn, when she was to Stevie Day, and he was like, you miss me or whatever. She's like, no, I don't miss you. And I don't love you. You that part right there. And immediately, and I don't love you. You understand? But it's mostly like you're not in love with nobody, period. Let's just keep this shit real. You got love for motherfuckers. You got love for a lot of people. But when it comes to romance and stuff like that, no, you're not in love with anybody, period. You don't got a reason to be. It's like feelings, emotions. Feelings change, people move how people, however that is, you know, what is best for them. You understand? So a lot of people out here moving based off of how other people are viewing them and shit like that too. Hence, like, go back to that shit and like, you understand, period, where outcast is concerned, and you're like an outcast as well, period. But it's given, I like the way you move. You understand that part as well. You understand? But yes, it's like I'd rather be your friend. I'd rather be able to trust you. I'd rather you be able to trust me. That love shit can come and, you know, go at the end of the day. It's on some real shit. And if it's going to be love, then it's going to be love. You understand? Why try to force something to be something that is not? Why be upset about something that can actually grow? You understand? I'd rather start and plant this seed where some loyalty and trust and stuff like that is concerned before I go, you know what I'm saying, just throwing my heart at somebody or, you know, trying to make them, you know, love me. You understand? Period. Like, you understand? But everybody out here want to teach lessons and shit like that. Everybody want to be the teachers and stuff like that. Real shit. Nobody's really wanting to actually take the time out to actually put the effort into actually learning some shit. Everybody feel like they know it all already, right? They know it all. They you know, period. People that think they know you, all of that type of shit as well. You understand? And it's like, so I was going to explain some shit earlier, and God like, don't explain that shit. You understand, period. You don't got to explain the way you moving out here to nobody. You understand, period. And if somebody's upset with you because of your feelings and emotions, as though they can't see what all that you got going on, take that type of shit into consideration. That's a selfish individual, and they just want all of your time, your energy, your love, all of that type of stuff without even fucking tending to it. You understand? You nurture a seed, you nurture a plant, you nurture a tree, you nurture children and people. When it comes to certain shit, you nurture, right? This is not being, that's not being, period. When you tend to yourself and your own needs and all of that type of stuff, I don't understand where everybody coming with this do you love me shit. You understand? Period. And that's what I'm hearing right now. Literally. Oh, that's Temptation song. That's what all it is. It's temptations. You understand? Period. And it's like that's how I see it. Unless it's real, make it real, or you just attempting individual. You understand? Very tempting, temptation, right? And I'm hearing when they were singing that song, like, do you love me? Do you love me? Do you love me? Do you love me? That song right there. Because somebody, they want to know, do you love them or something like that. Ain't nobody got time to be getting tricked out of they heart, out of their love, period. What he said, keep your heart. 3 stacks, keep your heart. Keep your heart. Oh my God. It's like you got heart, cuz. Peace, love, and light. You got heart? Yeah, on some real life shit. Like, they trying to take it. They trying to take it. You know what I'm saying? Period. And it's like, no, I can't give it to you. Oh my God, this shit is crazy. The victory card. So here he go. Now he want to talk. Can we talk? You know what I'm saying? Somebody could have just been too shy. You understand? Didn't even ask you your name and all kind of shit when y'all first met and stuff like that, right? And it's like they wanted to get close to you and all kind of shit, but it's something about them feeling weak up in your presence and stuff like that, and not in a weak like I'm a soft ass man or woman or some shit like that, but weak in a way where what the fuck are these types of feelings on God? What the fuck is this? You hear me? Period. And I was hearing that song. You understand? And it's like SWV weak, but I'm hearing it from the fucking man perspective. You understand? Then I heard that song, and it's called Low Key, and he's like, and he got the woman singing that in the beginning of his song. You understand? And it's giving something about that, like I think he called himself Teddy or something like that, period. So somebody could have that type of a vibe as well. When I think of people that call themselves that and stuff like that, most people like that, they be looking like a teddy bear or something. Something about teddy bears could be significant. You understand? You could like teddy bears and things like that, period. You could keep a lot of them around you. You could have them around you right now and shit like that, right? But it's giving like somebody, they like a big teddy bear. You understand? Period. That part right there. They'll give you a hug. They don't got no problem giving you a hug. You understand? Whew. I don't think I'm the black magic woman. You understand? Period. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think so. I ain't ever really dabbled into the black part of the magic yet. You know, I'm black. You understand? Period. And I think that's enough. Oh my God. Peace, love, and light. Oh my God. So we got patience here and gentleness here. Oh, so yeah, something that takes patience is going to take your patience, right? Somebody, what I tell y'all, it's like you nurturing a seed. What are you expecting them to be? Big, beautiful trees and plants already when the seeds just got planted not too long ago. On some real shit, you already expecting love. You already expecting what? You know, come on now. This shit take time and shit like that. Now, what I don't want you to come in my face is talking about you trying to get to know me. You understand? Now, that shit you definitely, that's some shit that definitely going to get overlooked, right? But it's like you already know the motherfucker. You already know me. You already know the person, whoever it is. You understand? And it's just like give them some time. Give them some of that type of shit. Sometimes people don't need your money. I was talking about that. They not looking for your money. You understand? If they anything like me, they not looking for your resources, your money, what you can provide materially and shit like that and monetarily. This person wants substance in their life. Meaning if they got people in their life, those people need to be substantial people. You understand? People that they gonna be there until God God take them away type shit. You understand? People you can rely on, people you could trust and things like that. You know what I'm saying? People that you can show your love and your heart to. You understand? You looking for stuff like that. What I just said about they don't need the money and shit. They might want a hug. I remember I said that. I admitted that type of shit. I might not need that shit from you. I might want a hug, you know? And it's like this person being so stingy with what you really want from them. They know what you want from them. They know you don't want their money or none of that type of shit. They being stingy with what it is that you really want for them. But at the same time, it's like that shit being offered by everybody else. That's what's crazy about it. And it's like they just seeing your self-discipline. That's all. Period. And that's all. You understand? Because there's so much love out there. So much love for you as well. And it's like they seeing you not really budging where certain shit is concerned. But it's like if you was to take the love that is being offered to you and things like that is given, like you really wouldn't go wrong now, would you? When somebody knowing exactly what you need or want from them, but that's what they're withholding from you, right? Period. So God was talking to me about that type of shit too as well. That's the truth. You understand? Because somebody is like they want you to love them and all of that type of stuff, but they got your loyalty and trust and all of that type of stuff, or whatever the case may be. They can trust you, all of that type of stuff, but they not satisfied with that. You understand? They want you to love them and things like that too, but they not giving you enough for you to be falling in love with them or anything like that. You understand? And it's like this situation is calling for, I guess, gentleness, right? So what he said, right? They wanted them 808s, but we giving them that bass. You understand that part right there as well. You understand? So that's what I'm hearing as well. Like somebody expected to be something else, but it's like that's what that song say up, and I like the way you move. That's what I know what he said. I know y'all wanted them 808s. Can you feel that beat? Yes. That part right there. They wanted that, but you understand, but we trying to bring this shit to a more gentle place. You understand? That's what I'm seeing there as well, right? They wanted something to be all turned up and all of that type of shit and stuff like that, or you to be, but you're not, right? So gentleness, right? That bass, right? Period. So what you in a dancing mood? You wanna dance. You want somebody who can slow dance with you. I'm hearing that Monica slow jam. You understand? Period. With her and Usher, right? And it's somebody. You know what I'm saying? Period. And it's somebody's a gentleman as well. You understand? Period. It's giving that. And that song, what she says, she or he something. I was all alone. And I was feeling rather low. And I needed someone to lift my spirits up. So, I don't know, whatever. But whatever it was, something like that. And it's some shit like that, right? It's giving that. Something could be significant. Either you holding somebody's hand or giving somebody a hug or something like that, embracing somebody. It could be somebody that you danced with before as well. We got truth be told and observer. You understand? But yes, somebody's been alone and having a hard time being alone, right? You understand that part right there? So it's like you've been aggressive to people who've been withholding love and affection, and it's like I'm gonna give you a reason to keep your love to yourself. I'm gonna give you a reason to ignore me. I'm gonna give you a reason to keep your distance, and for me to want to keep my distance as well. You understand? And what I tell y'all, it's like it's that Pisces energy. You understand? Where it's like I'm gonna hurt you before you hurt me. You understand? Oh my God. But yes, it's giving it. I'm gonna hurt you before you hurt me type shit. I see you trying to hurt me. You understand? Period. That part right there. But so you talking to y'all worried about why I don't love you. Why I don't love you. I see you trying to hurt me.
What happened? Lost David. I'm going in. Oops.
That wind is going crazy outside. It's so windy. I got a fan on too though. I ain't gonna lie, that Little Caesars pizza looking real good right now.
From Little Caesars. Pizza.
thing about it is like I used to work for them, so I don't really be eating Little Caesars pizza because I probably had enough of it. What he say? It's a right and a wrong way to love somebody. They been loving you the wrong way, even though you been showing them how to love you. They still moving wrong. That part right there. That's why exactly. Truth be told, in building blocks, things are falling into place because that all this shit is televised. Look on purpose. You understand? Lord have mercy. But yes, because God wants you to find love, real love, genuine love. You understand? Period. So look. It's saying things or the pieces are coming together beautifully. You understand? Even while you by yourself and shit like that. You understand? That's what I'm seeing there. And truth be told, right? And it's giving like you've been being prepared for an older person, an older man or some shit like that that probably been through it. He been there and done that because I've been hearing a whole lot of that shit. You understand? Where it's like a person been all over the world and all of that type of shit and seen all these different beautiful women and stuff, but none of them compared to you type shit. You understand? Period. Like this somebody who is very experienced and stuff like that. And it's like they done been around so many different women, even been with so many different women, types of women, all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? But you stand out. Ain't no, they ain't ever seen nobody like you. They never encountered anybody like you, period. That's the honest to God truth, right? So you're probably, if anything, that's what it's giving. Also, it's something about your career as well. So the romantic shit like that is like taking a back burner because your career, you got some things going on behind the scenes. Unbeknownst to you, it's all coming together, right? People working, people putting in that work, moving and stuff like that on your behalf and things like that as well because they know that's the right thing to do, right? As well, bringing balance to certain situations and stuff like that. No, I got my window open and somebody out there smoking some strong shit. You hear me? Because that shit seeping through my window. And earlier I had closed my windows and my door because of that shit. But yeah, you got to close your door and stuff like that too, period. Where certain things is concerned, like that back door. That's what Dirk was talking about, close that back door. That's why you got to leave where you from and all of that type of stuff because you keeping connections with people that'll snake your ass, right? And it don't matter if they your family. You only talk to your family and stuff. So if the Lord alerting you about somebody trying to backdoor you or something, that shit got to do with your neighbors or your family. You understand? That type of shit, truth be told. And it's telling you to spread your wings, do not hold back. Right now is the perfect time to soar. You understand as well. Time to take off and move if you do want to move and relocate somewhere else as well. Give your cares, your worries to God and them, the angels and stuff like that, because you don't got nothing to worry about. God really wants you to throw caution to the wind, like literally getting that I don't care or don't care attitude or energy and just take the actions that you feel in your heart that you need to take because that's what the truth is. Your heart is not going to lead you astray at this time. It's like at the same time as well. Well, I was thinking about that too, me and God talking about love and shit. Ain't nobody ready for love. Every little piece of logic that I got in my mind will go out the fucking window. Like what the fuck? I got some shit to do. Period. Like as soon as y'all want that, as soon as you get it, you understand? Oh my God. Peace, love, and like what the pussycat doll said. She said, be careful what you wish for because you just might get it. You understand? And I think they was talking about they crazy ass. You know, that part right there. Oh my God. But yes, it's like somebody's loyal, somebody's very loyal, and somebody just be overthinking and all of that type of shit. I know I do. You understand? I can't help it if you ain't giving me, and then I won't want to think. So then it's going to seem like I don't like your ass. You understand? Because eventually I'm going to get tired of thinking. You understand? I had a dream the other day, and it was damn near... I don't know why I was like in a weird school setting or some shit like that. But it's like, yeah, I like a man who could teach me some shit. You understand? Period. I'm a sapiosexual. I guess that's the truth. Okay, so I like a man who I can learn from, right? Period. But this just reminded me of something when I just said if I think too much, I get frustrated. When I was younger, I would rip my work up. I promise you. I'll be at school and things like that. That's why my one math teacher, shout out to my one math teacher that went out his way for me. You understand, period. To know that to go do extra research so he can understand my mind a little bit better. You understand, period. Because at first he was thinking I was just pussyfooting in class and shit and copying off my friends and shit and not showing my work and not really doing my work and right. But my brain was wired to actually solve those problems inside of my brain, not on paper. It was like I would just solve it and have the answer ready. On some real ass shit, it was some weird shit going on. But he came out with some books, some old ass books that he said that they wasn't teaching no more. The curriculum had changed about 50 years back or 60 years back or some shit like that. And he said the way that I was solving the problem, because he put me on the spot in front of my whole entire classroom and had me solve a fucking problem, a hard problem. I think it was like the Pythagorean theorem. You understand? Put me in front of the classroom and had me solve that problem in front of everybody, and I solved it, and I solved it in a different way than they did. Then the books was teaching, then he was teaching and shit. Then he apologized to me and stuff like that and shit in front of the whole classroom. And then he brought the book out of his bag and stuff like that. He just wanted to see me do it first before you know what I'm saying? So that shit was crazy. And he brought the book out and showed everybody like that I was right, that I wasn't, and he was wrong and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's given that sometimes the teachers learn the lesson as well, right? Sometimes the one that's teaching the lesson sometimes be the one that needs to learn the lesson as well. You understand? So it's given that. And we got gentleness here, so no hostilities and stuff like that, right? Sometimes people just need to see things from a different perspective and shit like that, right? Peace, love, and light. I ain't gonna lie. Down there, dude, I'm gonna be honest. I'm so fucking, I'm not scared of nothing, but voodoo dolls really do something to me. They make me go crazy. I'll try to kill a person. I ain't gonna lie, if I see some shit like that, I will feel like, what the fuck is wrong with you? What the fuck is wrong with you? What the fuck do you have this shit for? I will go the fuck off because I have done it before. You understand? And one of my aunties' house, she had one and I went the fuck off on every motherfucker body. Why the fuck is that shit here? Why the fuck do you got this here? I don't get no fuck. I ain't care who house it was. You understand that part right there? The fuck is this shit? I don't deal with that shit. I don't dabble with it at all. I don't need to. You might think I do, because it be like certain people doing some dark ass shit against me, and that shit be constantly backfiring. So you might think I'm working with some darker shit, but I am. But they not living, and I don't gotta do no witchcraft. You hear me? That part right there, like real shit. All you gotta do is lock in with me, baby. Period. Get in with me. All you gotta do is get in with me, but don't be fake about it. You will be straight on some real ass shit. Real shit, period. All you gotta do is get in with me. What'd he say? Like Boss Man D-Lo was saying up in that one song. You know what I'm saying? That's all you really gotta do is fuck with me. Fuck with the channel, subscribe, you understand? Like, share, whatever that case may be. Not only that, period. You hear somebody talking some shit about me, you put them in a motherfucking place. Look at that, period. That part right there, protect me like y'all gonna want me to protect y'all. No, I probably be able to protect y'all way better than you protect me. So yes, he said take off your shoes, let your pretty sexy hair down, all that type of shit. What he's saying, he want to give you a piece of his love. You understand? So yes, truth be told, round and round, something is about going deeper, right? Period. And it's like you probably didn't want to do that, right? That's what the round and round card represent as well. It could also represent like going in circles and shit like that. But up in this deck, it represents going deeper where a topic or a situation is concerned. You might be thinking surface level, and you need to think a little bit more deeper. Isn't that's the truth as well? Some people are very superficial, and it don't go past the period. And it's like some shit be way deeper than that. You understand? Like y'all petty as hell. That nobody thinking about all of that petty ass shit. That shit lame and petty and weak as a bitch. I'm on some deeper shit, right? That type of shit. So we got passion and compassion here. Because it's like you could be filled with passion about what the Lord is doing in your life as well, right? And it's like some people that shit hurt them because they probably do want a little bit more of your time and your energy and your attention or stuff like that, but not to drain it or anything. It's giving like people got love for you and they want you around. They want to be in your presence and stuff like that, right? But it's like I gotta go. I got shit to do. I got this and period. That type of shit, right? So God is saying trust and follow your renewed passion in your love life and your career, because that's where you're being led and stuff like that. But then it says compassion, soften your heart with respect to this situation and everybody involved, including yourself. You understand? Because the thing about it is everybody got some shit going on right now, period. And if your mind is on elevated and progression, you more than, and you're actually taking steps towards that, yeah, you got some shit going on, shit's busy, right? All that type of stuff, right? So it's giving that. And somebody could be feeling sad because it's giving like things are coming together for you, but it may be without them. You understand? Or no, it's giving divine feminine being overthinking.
It was so easy to switch.
And it's like she's been learning these big tough lessons, right? We've been learning these tough lessons about health is wealth, right? Instead of chasing after wealth or and things like that, it'll be better if we get our health together and stuff like that, and we're attracting what we desire and things like that. You understand that is the truth right now. That's what I am doing, right? So it's pretty much giving like a situation where you're like overthinking, and that's not good for your mental health or well-being, right? That's the truth. So it's like you could just have stepped back, but it's like gently, you need to gently do it and shit like that. But yeah, it's like other people listen to this song, because he said, what type of man, what kind of man would treat this woman so cold, treat her like she's nothing when she's worth more than gold? That's somebody with an agenda, my baby, period. That's somebody with a dark agenda, my baby. Chaos and conflict. That's what I feel on some real shit. Where this orphaned energy is concerned. Where it's like somebody who's not supposed to be left out in the cold or alone, but they are. They are isolated or in isolation because of too much chaos and conflict going on around them, or with somebody that they want to be close to or around. But it's like this person not supposed to be by themselves. It's given that they was by themselves and they had to be by themselves for a period of time. But it's given now they choosing to be by themselves because of some sort of chaos and conflict that's been going on, because I guess shit's coming together for them. Somebody, you could have been 33, you could be 33. You understand? And it's like you started going through these big ass changes by when you turn like 28 years old. You understand? So it's given like you've been going through some changes and things like that, right? Spiritual understanding, right? And so that part right there. And your spiritual understanding is helping other people as well. Put shit in proper perspective, okay? Put things into the proper perspective is what I'm seeing here. We got clairsentience and counselor here. So it's like your feelings and emotions, right? Period. And it's like they standing out to you and stuff like that. Some people, and it's like you probably help people to understand their feelings and their emotions as well. You're a natural counselor, and many people benefit from your guidance and reassurance, right? That's what I'm seeing there. So we got Treasure Island. Somebody is like, you got to be courageous enough to go out and go get it. It's where something is concerned, right? Because it's given that nothing that's meant for you can be taken from you, but it's like some stuff you do got to take action for. That is the truth. Something you also have to release as well, with the clear your space here as well, even if it's just clearing a space within your heart, your mind, your environment and stuff like that as well. But it's like, yes, get rid of clutter, clear the energy around you, and use feng shui. You understand? To help you to do so. So yeah, we do got to get back to our practices and things like that as well. Our daily rituals and stuff like that is what I'm seeing here with divine order here. We got regeneration. Okay, that's the truth. So it's like you're going through a regeneration, okay? And this is like everything is look past the illusions to see the underlying order and shit, right? Because that's the thing about it. Some stuff it could be like it don't look like what it really seemed, right? And then your mind, your feelings, your emotions could also be contributing to that, right? Period. So once you take a step back and look at the situation from a outside point of view rather than one that is actually being that's going through the shit, right? Whatever the case may be, even if you're the one going through the shit, you understand? Look at things in a way where you was able to see that order is taking place. You know what I'm saying? Period. And that's what helps you to understand your feelings and your emotions. That it's like some stuff be so imbalanced, right? Some stuff be so unfair, right? And we just get in the habit of living with that unfairness. You understand? And accepting that shit and thinking of it as that's the way it is, and that's just the way life is, and that's the and you know when I just gotta learn how to live and cope around this. No. That's not the way God wanted you to do shit. And that's the way you did it. Now you get a good job, kudos, all of that for your self-discipline and shit like that. But now it's time for you to apply all of that energy towards yourself, your own life, your own well-being. So we got imagine, new life, you are safe, and loyal heart. Okay, so it's giving that some situation or you could have felt unsafe or something like that because you're extra sensitive to energies and emotions and things and thoughts of other people, right? But it's giving like this person that you're connecting with or the people that you're connecting with, you are safe with them. You also have angelic protection, and it's saying you know what to do, somebody. You know what to do. So trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. Where a loyal heart is concerned, where somebody that is loyal to you is concerned, you need to do something to make that person feel safe or let that person know that they are safe with you. This could be me talking to a masculine, or this could be it don't matter. Somebody brilliant idea right there. You got a brilliant idea, whoever it is. I don't know what it is, but it's like something that you're being encouraged to do through spirit, by spirit, right? Truth be told, because you're not meant to play games with somebody. Like you don't want to see what the fortune's going to be if you want to test your free will and crack a fortune cookie or some shit. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. That's the truth. It's something that you need to do to make somebody feel safe. It's not a game. They're not playing a game with you. They don't feel safe. You understand? And so their actions are justified. That part too. I don't know what happened, but with that being said, right, and it's saying be flexible, right? Don't it's saying be flexible because somebody, yeah, God wants you to take your relationship with that person to like a deeper level of commitment, or just get deeper with that person, or even where your career is concerned. Don't be afraid to get deeper where that shit is concerned as well. You understand? Because it's like you could be thinking very surface level, but this shit could be very much bigger than what you even, and exactly, and that's what it needs to be, right? We just gotta, come together and with the right mindsets when it comes to all of this shit. Everybody got to be willing to play the role that they meant to play and stuff like that, right? That type of shit. So you know what to do. So now I'm gonna talk to y'all later, okay? Bye, y'all.